Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode number 23 of Reading the Comments. I have, I got 3 to go over here. And the first one here is going to actually be, I had to translate it from Spanish. Little known fact here, I am not a fluent Spanish speaker. So, had to translate it. That's okay. Let's get started then. That comment comes from episode number 216, Baldemaro Lopez, and this comment comes from Juanjo R. He writes, "Son of Asturians. Since the time of ancient Rome, Asturians have a reputation for being tough in Spain. No wonder his great act of courage. Honor and glory to this fallen hero at the front." Well, thank you very much for the comment. I did have to look up the Asturians. I did not actually know. And according to Wikipedia, this is not to be confused with Austrians, which I am familiar with. Asturians are a Celtic Romance ethnic group native to the autonomous country of Asturias in the northwest of the Iberian Peninsula. I still couldn't tell you where this is. Asturias. Let's see here. We'll do this in real time here. Let's see here. Location of Asturias within Spain. So it is within Spain. That's interesting. I did not know that. Learn something every day. It says officially it's the Principality of Asturias. It's an autonomous community in northwest Spain. Interesting. That is good to know. But thank you very much for your comments. See, you learn everything. You learn something every single day. Crazy. Love it. Thank you very much for the comment. Moving on, number 564, Edgar Aston. This comes from Terry. It's the way it's written. Terry writes, "As an owner of and reader of the Congressional Medal of Honor book, I appreciate and applaud you for providing this peek into our nation's highest honor for our military. Remembering these actions and honoring these participants keeps the events in the minds of our nation's citizens. The reasons for the conflicts is not the important part of these honors. It is the men and women and their valor that is the reason for these reminders. Regarding the birthday remembrance, Sammy Davis was a student at the high school I graduated from, although I did not have the honor of knowing him at the time." Thank you very much, Terry. I appreciate your comment, and I do like that you kind of put in here my sentiments from the first episode of the Indian Wars that I decided to cover here, and where I said that I don't care about your opinions about the conflicts of old, or even really the conflicts of new. The point of this podcast is to talk about the recipients. I understand the way the internet works, which is why I had to mention something in the Indian Wars introduction, because I know some people take offense to being called, having those people being called Indians. Some people would rather be called Native Americans, indigenous people. And you can't keep up with this stuff. I really don't care. I'm going off of the timeline. This is what it says, and you're absolutely correct. The reason for the conflict is not necessarily the important part in this mission that I have. If I wanted to be a history dissection podcast, it'd be a different story. But merely covering recipient stories, that doesn't really matter. So thank you very much. And maybe one day you'll get to know Sammy Davis a little bit better, and you can reconnect over high school memories. That'd be nice. Also from episode number 564, Edgar Aston, Michael Two Wolves wrote, "Excited for your story on the 2 Pawnee Scouts who shared the first Medal of Honor given to a Native American. Enjoy all the other stories as well." Thank you very much, Michael. I really appreciate that, and I would actually have to go look. I don't know how many I'm scheduled to do, or if we'll get to those in time. And if I don't get to this time, I'm sure you've been listening long enough to figure out that I'll get to them eventually. God willing, I will be able to get through everyone. And I just do them in 2-month stints at a time to kind of switch things up. So thank you very much for the comment. That is all I got for this episode of Reading the Comments. And if you have a comment that you'd like me to read here on the air, you can email me, talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com. You can head on over to the website, talesofhonorpodcast.com. Or you can do it over on YouTube, where a lot of people seem to enjoy doing that. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you, and we'll catch you on the next one.